Hey everyone. We've slowly been getting more references to Darth Plagueis recently, so I want to cover what we know about him in canon. Darth Plagueis was once the Sith apprentice of Darth Tenebris, and at some point became a Sith Master of his own. Darth Plagueis found a new apprentice in a young boy from Naboo, Sheev Palpatine. At the same time, Plagueis owned a droid named 114D. 114D was a common companion of Plagueis and his Sith lineage. Plagueis and Sidious dedicated themselves to unlocking the secrets to immortality. The legends of the Force Dyad carved on the walls of Exegol perplexed Plagueis. The Sith Eternal prophesied the coming of a Force Dyad. Darth Plagueis saw himself and Sidious as the prophesied ones and unsuccessfully attempted to form a Force Dyad with Sidious. Sith Master Plagueis then turned his attention from Sith magic to science. Plagueis sought to bend the midichlorians to his will, to sustain eternal life. His unnatural experimentation led the Force to retaliate in secret, creating a being later identified as the Chosen One. Plagueis' research intrigued his young apprentice, who learnt what he thought was everything his master knew on the subject. But it also distracted his master from Sidious's ever-growing power. Through his research, Plagueis eventually learned and documented the power of transference. Transference is the ability to transfer a Force user's consciousness to another form. Though Plagueis' documentation of transference was intentionally incomplete to protect the secrets he only knew. But Plagueis' discovery of transference was too late. The first stages of the Sith Master plan were set in motion now. Palpatine was planted as Senator of Naboo. Seeing his master's guard lowered, Palpatine took the opportunity to fulfill the obligation of the Rule of Two, killing Plagueis in his sleep. However, Plagueis' influence endured. Sidious inherited his work, though he was not able to fully understand it. He used his master's teachings to incentivize the prophesied Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker, to consider the Sith arts in order to save his pregnant wife. Eventually, Sidious oversaw the completion of the Sith Master plan, returning the Sith to power. Sidious, now Emperor, believed that Plagueis' failure to create a Force Dyad was a consequence of his unworthiness. But Sidious soon found his own difficulty in forming a dyad with his apprentice, Darth Vader. Sidious, as powerful as he was too blind to see Vader's betrayal, although he was prepared for something like this. Sidious had instructed Sith Eternal Cultists on Exegol years ago to prepare cloned bodies as a contingency in case a transference was needed. However, again, Sidious did not fully understand his master's records of the arcane ability, thus his transference was not fully successful. The cloned bodies he occupied were incapable of sustaining his dark-side power, and decayed unnaturally quick. Over the years, Sidious would have to perform transference between multiple cloned bodies, and he was not able to return to his full form. It was in this moment that Sidious realized that Plagueis had intentionally withheld information from him. Only by absorbing the power of a Force Dyad could Sidious return to his full strength. And while he was successful, at least for a short amount of time, the Force Dyad of Rey and Ben Solo ultimately destroyed him. The secrets of transference that Darth Plagueis ultimately took to his grave prevented Sidious from completing the transference fully. As a result, Sidious had to remain in the shadows, and only for a brief moment when he absorbed the Force Dyad power from Rey and Ben Solo did he return to his full strength. Had Sidious been able to fully complete the transference earlier, he might have been able to return to power sooner and unite the fractured empire. So ultimately, at the end of the day, it was Darth Plagueis who truly had the last laugh over his former apprentice. So that's going to do it here for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like or comment, as it helps the channel out tremendously. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.